Hi, my name's Tracy Rich. I'm an entrepreneur and a drama student at IDSA Drama School, and I see both sides.
Boy Karma's World. You can follow me on Instagram at KARMAZ_world, and I'm here to play devil's advocate.
Hi, my name is Kay, but my real name is Kofara. You guys will get to know me soon. I have a gift, and also I have many talents. I do logos and other business adventure, but you find out very soon. So just tune in and you find out more.
Hello, I am ICD the First, the one you never heard, and I'm an up and coming artist. I know you don't know, but you'll soon know, and just follow my page.
Hi guys, my name's Source. I'm a freelance videographer in the heart of London, and I'm here to debate.
Welcome to The Other Mind Podcast. Insight from the other side. The Other Mind. The Other Mind, insight from the other side. The Other Mind.
Hi guys, we're back at it again, and today the first segment that we're going to be starting off, well, I'm going to be starting off with the group is question time. And my question is, why, this is like a male, this to males, why does males not feel comfortable to allow their partners or their girlfriends to be in the same environment as the other male friends? Like, say for instance, if you lot are having a party, you think about it twice whether or not you invite your partner, but you only invite them to like family events and those type of things, but not with your other friends there, other male friends.
So like not to a rave and all that, basically.
Maybe to a rave, but not like to, like, if your friend is keeping a barbecue, or if they're keeping a house party, or they invite you over to their home, like you would not want your girlfriend to come there.
Me, I'm not gonna lie, personally I would though.
You
in my opinion, yeah man, I'll show my girl off, let everyone know this is my girl. I don't feel threatened by anyone else.
I agree with that still.
Okay, and females, if it's the other way around, would you invite your male companion to come to any environment with you, or do you think about it first?
Me personally, I would, because I simply trust my friends.
Okay.
And I think it depends on the relationship that you have, again, with your friends or your acquaintances. And I feel like if you do feel a type of way, you need to kind of G-check your friends.
Okay.
Or it might be like an inner issue that you have.
Yeah, I feel like if the relationship doesn't have trust, then why are you even with the person in the first place? And some people argue and say that, yeah, but I trust my partner, but I don't trust the other person.
Yes.
But if you trust your partner, then that should be enough.
Okay.
In my opinion.
And what do you guys think? Well guys, that's it for now on question time. So there you are from the group. They have given you their opinions, what they will do on this occasion.
The next segment is what would you do? I've got a story here that I'm going to read to you guys, obviously. Cool. When my girlfriend broke up with me, I felt completely lost. I couldn't accept that our relationship could be over, and I unfortunately resorted to begging and pleading for her to stay to work with me. When that obviously didn't work, I felt like she was gone for good. When I heard about Relationship Hero, I was skeptical about whether it could help me, but was so hopeless I knew I had to try. As soon as I started talking to Coach Maria, she immediately put my mind at ease. I knew that things hadn't gone well in my relationship, but I felt like we were fighting about these insignificant issues and had no idea how to change that. I can't tell you how many times Maria wasn't able to listen to the story about an argument or some random fight, or immediately put a pin to the root of the problem. She helped me see things from my ex's point of view in a way I had never been able to do before. I couldn't believe how selfish I had been without realising it.
I think if it was me, what I would
Basically
do...
ask for advice.
Yeah, if I was the guy, I would definitely try and look in deep and understand like why she doesn't want to be with me. If I feel like what's changed between now and then however long we were together, do you know what I mean?
What do you think figuring that out's gonna make a change of mind though, or is it just for like closure more so?
More for closure, like to see where I've gone wrong, so then the next relationship I can improve. Do you know what I mean? Maybe.
Okay, fair play.
Me personally, I'll just say that some people are just in your life for a reason, a season, whatever it is, and if we need to learn to accept that if something's done, it's just done.
So basically, what would you take? Would you take a man back, or if he was begging on and pleading on his knees and that, would you feel like he grovelled to you, like lower him?
If I personally was done, I'm not gonna take him back just because he's grovelling.
Yeah.
I'm doing myself a disservice if I'm not happy, and I'm doing him a disservice too because I'm gonna have resentment towards him because I'm not happy in a relationship.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's true, because for me as well as a female, if, like Tracy said, if I'm not happy, there must be a reason why I left in the first place. I'm not going to come back, regardless you're going to cry, whatever, I have to see the improvement, whatever did not make me happy, try work on that. If you're fixing that and doing it, then maybe there's a chance, you don't know. But I'm not going to promise you anything and say, oh, I'm going to come back, no. Because you have broken me and I was hurt, that's why maybe I did leave, because I want better for myself. There's nothing wrong with that, if I want better for myself.
Also, as a man, would you want someone to take you back because you love them so much when you know, and I think you can speak on this even more, Kay, you know that they're not happy, but some people will be happy that person go and do whatever they want to do with whoever else, as long as they still get a part of them. Sometimes things are just done.
It just is what it is. You can't force it, you know. The only thing you can do, like Saul says, is give each other good advice and see how you can better yourself for the next person that come in your life. That don't mean that because I'm not with you, you can be like, oh, I don't need to deal with you, I don't talk to you. No, still be my friend. That we can have certain limits to it. Like,
that was a question I was about to ask. Because is it healthy to stay friends with someone that you've just broken up with, or that someone that you're no longer with?
It can be healthy in some aspect, because the reason being, maybe me as a female have some traits that was not great in a relationship. So at least my partner can be like, oh, we can laugh about it, so I can be better for the next person I'm with. So I might not do that.
What if that person's still in love with you though? Can you still be friends with them? Can you still be friends with them?
If they're okay with the boundaries that we have set.
Say if you was friends before you even got together, you might not want to lose that friendship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Of course.
Yeah. And also I think there's a negative stigma again when it comes to that relationship, or if it doesn't work out, cut you off, onto the next. When it doesn't need to be negative all the time. I think you can, as long as you can come to a liaison with the person, as long as they're not a dickhead. And you can still hold a conversation. You know what, hon, I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like, for example, I'm where I need to be and X, Y, and Z, and he feels that, and I feel like, okay, at least we can come to a model ground and be like, yep, this is what it is. But it doesn't always have to be oh, fuck you.
Yeah, because sometimes being in a relationship is very heavy in a relationship, because you have to think about the next person's feelings. When you're by yourself, you don't have nobody's feelings to consider but your own. Really, truly, like what you only think about, oh, if I do this, how it's gonna affect me. But when you're with somebody else, you're more thinking, okay, if I do this, would they agree with it? How would they feel? Regardless, you're comfortable with it. Maybe that next person don't have the same opinion. So you have to respect that as well. So you can't be in a relationship if you don't see yourself growing. You're stifling yourself. You have to grow together. If you're breaking together by being together, there's no point.
Right, quick question. So if you are friends with someone, that's your ex, do you tell your new partner that this friend you and them used to do a thing?
I would.
If you have that trust with your new partner, but if you know your new partner is not ready to hear stuff like that, I don't think you should push it and say it to them when they're not ready. But if they're ready and the type of person that you know will handle it well, then you can have that communication with them.
So what, you say the same thing, you wouldn't tell them?
It's about timing.
I agree to an extent, but do you know what, sometimes when I deep things, I'm like, what would I want the person to do if I was in their shoes? And I feel like I would want someone to be open. Like, imagine, for example, let's just put it in retrospect, you're cool with your best friend, but you've obviously had sex with her, but she's your best friend now and she was your ex, and she's coming into my home. That's, for me, that's a bit weird. Do you know what I mean?
Like I let my ex in when I've got a partner.
And the fact that, let's say now, later on down the line, I find out, that's gonna make me have loads of trust issues, because it's like, you're playing off. Yeah, why didn't you tell me? You could have told me. Now, fair enough, you might have, oh, my girl's not gonna be okay with it, but you never know. I could actually say, you know what, you've had the decency to tell me, I actually trust you enough. Bring her out.
So you want the honesty, basically?
Yeah, I want the honesty more than anything about, your feelings. No, just tell me where it is. Because I would
like, that's for me as well, because I've been in a predicament, because obviously I'm a mum, so I have children. I have partners that have children with their previous partner. And I will be like, oh, bring your kids, or if you have an event, I will go there to be beside it because I'm your partner now. This is your new family, and their next partner is like respectable enough. So it's fine because it's about the kid situation, not about
it's not
an
about
adult situation. If you get what I'm trying to say. So in that aspect, you play a role, a vital role. You know what I mean? In each other's life. But if you're not playing a vital role, then what's the point? You're wasting your time, but you're not noticing it, and you're also wasting my time. Because being together, we can't grow, we can't see nothing. Like we can't even say, oh babe, look, we saved £1,000 together. Or babe, look, we bought a house together. Or babe, look, we opened a business together. Or babe, look, you opened a business, but I boost you. I was there as your little rock. You say, well done, and keep on giving inspiration. You know, you don't have to give you money or put any input, but the great words that I put and put up onto you can strive you as a person. So it's just whether or not that's in the relationship. That's what values most.
So our advice to that person, well, my advice to that person, what I would do is just let it go. At the end of the day, sometimes things are just done. So that's my advice to that person.
My advice would be obviously try and any situation that you're in, try and understand whereby you went wrong as a person, and then try and feedback. If it doesn't work and it's so toxic, bake off, let it go.
I would just say let it go, to be honest. I think you do yourself more damage than reward in the end, in the long run.
Let it go. Let it go though, man. Communication ain't working 100%, communication ain't there, just let it go. This means it wasn't the one.
I strongly believe in that too. If the communication was not there, you can't get on, you just fighting every day. There's no point wrestling with each other. Just move on and find somebody else that makes you happy. That's my opinion.
It's a wrap.
So the next segment I'm going to take you into is who's responsible. And the question I'd like to ask is, if your partner does not get on with your mum, is it your responsibility to fix that relationship?
No, I'm not forcing it. I'm not forcing. I'm just not forcing it.
I think maybe if I first come in a person's life, I'll kind of find out why they're not talking to their parent. If it's
No, it's your mum.
My mum.
No, so the partner's.
Your mum don't like your man.
Yeah, you what you
are. Oh, okay, my family. Okay. To be honest with you, I don't think a family member has a choice who I'm dating or who I'm with. I would try to make my family get to know the person on the basis of them. If they choose to refuse and still does not like them, unfortunately you're gonna have to digest it until I decide that that person has done wrong to me, and I have to let them out, let them go. But I can't just say to the person, oh, because my family don't like you, sorry, I don't want to know you. No, it doesn't work like that in life.
No, but the question is it your responsibility to fix that relationship? Does it matter if they get on or not?
No, I would try.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I think it is my responsibility simply for the fact that, okay, when you take me as a subject away, who's left in the middle? Do you get it?
Yes.
So it's me I'm basically counteracting in both parts.
Yes.
So yes, it is my responsibility to a certain extent. I will obviously, if my mum says, oh, I don't like your partner, I'm going to ask you why. You can't provide me a valid reason. Alright, you're not marrying him, I am. So back off. Do you know what I mean?
If it's a valid reason.
If it's a valid reason,
then you can think about it.
But the thing is, the reason would... No, but the thing is, my mum is a different generation. So first of all, your reason might be invalid. Do you get it? So thereby, I would have to assess the situation again and deep it, like, okay, you've said to me, oh, this is your reason. Okay, but if I think that's a generational curse thing, that when you were younger, that's not where it is. Sorry, but that's not going to run with me now.
What if they just don't like the way the person treats you, for example?
But I wouldn't be with a person who's going to treat me in a... Do you get what I'm saying?
No, but you haven't got a problem with the treatment. Your mum does.
Yeah, but sometimes parents have, like she said, that old, especially if your parents is older, they have that back
generational mindset. For example, I would say nowadays, more people are less likely to get married. Aside from social media, I'm talking about people are like, you know what, you don't need marriage to move in together and stuff. Back in the day, the whole ideology was get married, then have babies, but even though that didn't run, they went against it, some of them, but that was the whole thing. So I'm saying, if my mum says to me, oh, well, I don't like the fact that you're not getting married and you want to move out, I'm sorry, but that's not really your place. So that's what I'm saying, it depends on the situation, but I will try and fix it, and then if my partner didn't like my mum, I would ask him, okay, why? But he's probably not liking her, bouncing off of her energy. So I'll fix my parent first.
That does happen.
So for me, I believe I'm an advocate of there's only two people in a relationship. However, obviously there are families involved once two people get involved. And I wouldn't say it's a responsibility though. At the end of the day, I wouldn't say it's a responsibility. You know, you're only gonna be the one dealing with the heartache or the joy when it really comes down to anything that is going on in a relationship. So yeah, I don't think the parents. Obviously, if your mum or your dad saying something, thinks that there's something bad about that person, ask why, like you said.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't ask with the thought in mind that I'm gonna just wholeheartedly take your advice or opinion and just finish the thing. Yeah, exactly.
Like you can't expect me to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because listening to other people, even if it's your parents, sometimes it's wayward. You have to think about you. Because at the end of the day, not being funny, because we don't like to talk about death and stuff. But unfortunately, when they pass on, you're gonna think, oh gosh, I listened to them when I should. Like you can't. It has to be a valid reason.
You have to know what you want for yourself.
Exactly.
Even though they have their opinion, it's great. You can look into it, but it does not mean that you need to act on it. It's not necessary.
100%.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, for me, I would definitely say it's not their responsibility. But one thing I will say, especially if there's children involved, each party needs to be cordial around each other 100%. And whatever feelings you have towards that person, do not put that on the person in the middle, because that's your feelings. You feel that way. And if that person becomes too strained as well, you end up ruining their relationship, even though that's probably what the person wants if they don't like them. But you end up ruining their relationship, which in turn could do more damage than you want to do to that
if your
person.
family has an impact in it, because sometimes it can. When your family, because you're in, like if I'm in the middle then and I have to choose, it start putting a pressure on me and a burden and start to make my feeling low. So you don't understand the impact that it will have back on your person that you say love, which is me. I start to feel pressure as I feel, I have to make a choice and I don't want to make a choice really and truly. Or you put me in that predicament.
Like you're saying, for example, you have children now.
Yes.
So your partner might be like, oh man, I don't like your mum and that, man, I don't want to bring my youth around your yard and that, you get me? That's already wrapping the relationship. Like, it shouldn't be doing that. The child shouldn't suffer from that. Get me? That child should still get a chance to know their grandparents.
Yes.
See, that's why I say that's a big thing as well, was because now you're bringing someone else into it. Like, that's what I meant as well. Keep your feelings to yourself. Like, as long as it's not like, say for example, if your partner didn't like the grandparent, as long as the parent's not harming your child or they're on drugs, for example, or something, then there should be no reason why you shouldn't have the authority as the partner to even say that person can't go around the person that birthed me because they raised me.
Exactly.
You know?
100%.
I think as individuals, you have a role. And not to say your family can't say or a member or your friend can't say anything to you, but it has to be justified. It cannot just be off of maliciousness or you don't like their vibration energy. At least give them a chance first. Then once you give them the chance and then breach that, what you was feeling, then you can speak upon it and act upon it.
I was also going to say in regards to, the whole child situation, it depends because again, if the parent or whoever, it could be the dad, the mum, if you're moving toxic around, or because you don't like the partner, you're going to move, you can't have that energy in front of kids. No. So that's where a lot of people bake off of their parents and, people are like, to keep their own.
Or even if the person's not around, you shouldn't still speak ill of their parents just because you don't like.
And the parents shouldn't speak ill because imagine the grandkid comes there and then you're there doing your little gossip, whatever. The grandkid's hearing that. That's why a lot of people's
they have a lot of drama.
They have a lot of drama in their family.
In a nutshell, I say as well, keep your feelings to yourself. You can have your opinion, but keep your feelings where they should be inside of your body.
keep it on a level, like, know when to stop and not to over. Because not everybody, this is what I'm trying to say, it's not everybody that you get with, people is going to like them. They're going to find a fault. If it's not, because I've seen it, I lived it. If it's not the man not giving you money, if it's not the man not giving you energy, if it's not the man going to work, if it's not the man doing certain things, it's like you can't expect my partner to live up to the world's standards. He got his own standards, and over time people grow, so give them a chance to grow at least. Then you can bash them when you see no growing going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can't bash them if you don't get a chance to know them.
I would definitely say it's safe to say most of the time when you have these people saying certain things, it's because they want the best for you.
Yes.
Because it is normally your family members that do love you. It's just make sure that you see the difference between caring for a person and doing them damage because of the pressure that you are putting on that person
and expectations.
With your
because like Tracy was saying, because you love your family, you have to remember we all love our family, you know, so we're not going to try to do anything to offend your family if you believe in that. You know, you're going to try your best to make them happy, but at the same time making them happy is also losing your happiness.
Exactly. I was going to say as well, with the Bake Off, what was it? Oh yeah, when Trace, you said about keeping your feelings to yourself, I feel like that's also for the individual. Do you get it? So like, not just the partner, but the actual person whose parent has a problem. Because, for example, there's a lot of people that might feed back to their parents and tell them stuff about their partner. Bake off, even friends, because now you're putting things in their head. That's why they probably have a negative. You know, like an argument, I'm crying on the phone, Mum, do you know what? But sometimes you have to bake off and take the L.
Sometimes you have to do that. But when you tell your parents that, or your family member, too many things that goes wrong in a relationship, they start feeling like
they have the right.
They have the right, and then they give their opinion and they're like, and then you don't realize it's starting to make them dislike the person, see the person the other view, but you're not realizing that's what you're doing. You just want someone to vent to.
Exactly. So you have to know who you're venting to. But
you have to just know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that's it for who's responsible.
So the next segment will be hot relations, and we're gonna do it with a little twist today, but it's still hot relation. So the story that's popped up is Megan Thee Stallion being in a party with Tory Lanez and Kendall Jenner, I think, or Kylie Jenner, one of the two anyway, and she ended up getting shot in the foot. So yeah, that's the actual topic. I want to discuss that. I want to know what everyone thinks about that, and on top of that, I want to know, should she be mad or upset that people are preying into her life? And the reason that's the question is because at the end of her statement that she made in the Independent, she goes on to say, this is her real life, near enough. You know, I understand that it's internet and it's just another messy topic for you, but I don't like that people are, you know.
Life of a celeb, though.
Literally.
Sign up for that lifestyle, that you really know the consequences that's gonna come with it.
It's true.
Getting the hiding, you know you're gonna be watched 24/7.
Yeah. And that is the scary thing of being famous. It's just that you can't, this time that you slip, somebody will notice it. It's not like when people don't notice you before you're not famous. You know, so in her aspect, like you said, do you think she should be bothered? Not really.
So it comes with the package of fame here, but I'm saying, like, does she have the right to be upset? She's a human. That to others is just a story.
I think personally she's a human, so obviously just like any other human, if you see something being put out and that's not the right story that's been brought out, you're gonna feel offended, you're gonna lash out, you know, your emotions gonna get the best of you and you're gonna release what you need to release. So she has that right to say, you know what, that's not the real story, so please at least get your facts straight before you put out any media about me. She has all right to say that. But she cannot stop the fact that the media is being put out, regardless how do they want to put it out.
I'm with you still.
Because it's all a money-making thing, and it's a business at the end of the day.
Of course.
I feel as well, like some of these celebrities just like, oh, don't talk about me, and then next week you release an album, August. Well, I'm not saying August I didn't hear him say don't talk about me, but you know what I mean. Like you guys know what you signed up for. You know, you expect this.
Publicity stunts. There's a lot of them that's been done, especially in media, and these type of business they get into, like music, fame, filming. There's a lot of strategies that needs to be done to keep
However,
content
I don't
rolling.
think getting shot in the foot was publicity.
Yeah.
No, I'm
No,
not
of
saying
course
that,
not.
but I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Of course not, but I will have to question though. Did she get shot in the foot? Because I've seen all
I've
kinds
seen
of
Yeah, we don't know.
stories,
We
yeah.
don't know.
I've
I
seen
haven't
glass.
seen
That's it.
I've seen glass in her foot. He shot and then something boomeranged and they heard gunshots, but it was actually glass that
Who
was in her
shot?
foot. Tory.
Also, it was Tory that shot her in the foot.
Apparently.
This is what people are saying, but the thing is, I think what happened was he was upset. Personally, I'm assessing the situation based
Yes.
on all the stuff that I've read.
It was
And
great.
I think they've had a couple of drinks. You've come from a party. He's probably saying, "Can I hear?" Like he thinks he's, you know how Tory thinks he is. Cool. Meg said, "You can't fuck with me like that. The fuck?" you know how Meg is. Meg's like, "You can't. I'm the stallion. Like the fuck." And obviously he couldn't handle that. And when you have perkies and you're popping
Yeah.
pills, and especially
Oh,
these
he's
artists,
got his
well,
wife and
yeah,
slapped
and
her
he's
one.
probably thinking, "The fuck you talking about? Like, you
One
see
in
the
the
way
foot.
they get gas?" Yeah. No, but I think he was just probably doing gunshots to make her scared, and then he probably smashed the bottle, and then she tried to get out and then tripped, or you know what I mean? Things happen, but I don't think he went, "Oh, let me shoot this
He
girl." in the foot."
intentionally.
No, I definitely don't think it was intentional.
Yeah,
However, though, it's just that
it doesn't give you the right though as a man. Yeah.
that goes back to that whole stunting thing. If that is what happened, 'cause why? Why do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why do you even need to
How do
take
you
that?
accidentally shoot a girl in the foot?
No, I don't think it.
I think
Yeah.
accidentally shoot anyone though.
But I think
There's
he was
my
just
point,
doing
but
it
you
to
definitely
start.
can't
Yeah, but it goes by
Down
the
in
same
the foot,
ego
like-
thing though.
The ego is
Yeah. That goes to when you get rejected.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then when guys get rejected and then they want to talk about,
You must be
oh,
used to
all
that
of a
though.
sudden
You're
now,
ugly.
yeah,
But
you're
no,
ugly.
but
But
no,
not
that
shoot
was-
you in the foot.
He must have
No,
had Tory Lane. He must have had gal that
Yeah, but you're
reject
saying
him,
he's
like-
used
Yeah, but he
to
might
it.
have wanted that.
But
Yeah.
his height.
He wanted the stallion.
Yeah, but I'm saying even though he's used to it, even though a man probably used to a woman saying
Yeah.
no sometimes,
Yeah,
it don't mean that it stops your characters from disrespecting after.
Yeah, exactly.
That's down to you. So
Exactly.
even though you might be refused, how do you take it?
Don't you guys remember when
How
Happy
do you
Slap first
handle it?
came out, blood? If you
I
ever, when Happy Slap, girls were scared to even reject a boy. Everyone was giving out their
Yeah.
numbers. Because if I say no, I'm going to get Happy Slapped.
Yeah.
That shouldn't
It's true,
even
you
have
know.
to feel like
Yeah,
that.
you should have to feel like that.
I was gonna say,
That's
remember,
different level from a whack.
Tory and Meg are very strong characters. If you look at like, fair enough, yeah, you might be 5 foot. No shade, but he's a very strong character, so he probably thinks, you know what, I have to make up my height with the gun. Let me just stun and make her scared. You end up shooting and then smash whatever, and then she's got grass in her foot or whatever happened to her foot. Her foot's in harm.
got shot, yeah.
She's in harm, but I don't think, you know, as an artist, I don't care whether you're a man or a woman, you don't have no right to inflict violence on someone simply for the fact that they don't want to fuck you. That shit doesn't make any sense.
But I don't
But
think he intentionally do it because you do have stray bullets, like someone with a straight bullet and
Yeah.
shit.
All right,
So
cool
I
though,
don't
yeah,
think
but
he
for
purposely-
argument's sake, Megan, it's your real life. You don't want us to talk about you,
Yeah,
but and whatever the statement was.
Yeah.
So then, will you come out with a video or something to tell us what really happened?
There's the statement here. I'll just quickly read it.
Yeah,
It might be funny to y'all on the internet and just another messy topic for you to talk about, but this is my real life and I'm real life hurt and traumatized.
She would be traumatized.
She would be.
Yeah, like I
Who
said,
would
no one
do?
really knows exactly what happened.
What
Obviously, health
exactly?
class, you don't think, man. I see her come out the SUV walking like. You think if you got shot, you're walking like that? She
Like,
definitely
yeah.
stepped on.
Exactly.
She definitely stepped on glass.
Glass,
She's
yeah.
doing that coming out
Yeah.
the vehicle. Like,
Yeah.
If she got shot, I don't think she would be
screaming.
walking.
She's gonna be
But I
screaming.
feel like if you want the noise to quieten down and you don't want us to talk about it so much or assume, because we're sitting here right now assuming,
assuming,
like,
yeah.
oh, did this happen? Did that happen?
Yeah.
Come out and do a little. It could be a little Insta video. 1 minute. I've seen you do Insta videos to clear other things up in the past.
Yeah.
Clear it up. What happened? What happened?
Your fans want to know.
But then even
wanna know.
but then,
The
even
media wanna
then,
know.
there's gonna be I don't have to tell
Yeah,
you. Then just
yeah,
don't
that
bake
behaviour.
off. Because a lot of people, they just ghost. Sometimes you just, where's this artist? They've just gone. Sometimes you just have to ghost. Do you know what I mean? If you don't want no one in your life, don't even put in this comment out. I think
True,
it's like,
true.
it's kind of not drawing that attention, but it's like, yeah, we understand that you're traumatized. Of course you would be, but
Stay
at the
away
same
from
time,
the
stay
light
away
for a
from
bit.
the
Yeah.
limelight.
Everyone goes at some point, but I don't think Meg is in a position to be ghosting right now. She's on the come up, so
Yeah.
use it and just stop acting like you don't want us to talk about it,
She's gotta
please.
utilise it to the best.
Yeah, literally.
So is that fair to say that's done? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So that was it for Hot Relation, people. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, it's Sauce. I'm bringing to you what you didn't know. And yeah. So why do guys need confirmation from their boys to date someone?
Why
What
do
do you
you?
mean?
Confirmation.
What exactly do you mean?
Why do you boys?
Before we answer.
What aside from the camera?
No.
Oh.
I think
I'm
what
actually
he means is, who are these boys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what you wanted to say.
No, okay. Do you feel like this is obviously for the man? Then,
Yeah,
do
yeah.
you feel like you need confirmation from your guys or assistance in dating someone?
Nah.
Or taking something to
No. I might say, what do you think? But again, that don't mean shit to me.
It's not gonna over.
But why
Yeah,
would
it's
you
not. Like,
ask?
do you know what I mean? I might say,
But why
well,
would you
So if you're dating a girl and then one of your boys says, "Oh my God, she's a dead thing," or
Yeah,
what?
well,
You didn't see that
that's
this
that's
or
what I'm saying.
whatever
But I
or
think she's a
something.
painting.
That's what matters
Well,
the
you
most.
did.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I think she's a painting and you think she's a dead thing,
Yeah.
it don't matter to me.
Or she's a hoe.
I'm
Then.
still with her.
Yeah, but the
Doesn't
thing
matter.
is, why
What
would
do
you
know?
ask in the first place? Is the question.
No, but
No,
he
I
said
mean,
he
no,
wouldn't
like-
ask though.
Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't ask.
I
Same
would.
adult,
Yeah.
I would ask still.
Yeah,
I
personally.
wouldn't let my brethren's opinions or whatever overrule my judgment on her. Literally, no, man.
That's true.
Oh, give them a pat on the back, girls. We got some good ones.
Obviously, like you said, yeah, you ask your brethren, like, what do you think of her? Because you're probably saying, like, right, is she good for me, though?
Yeah.
In that type of way, but
I wouldn't even give a toss about that.
still, like,
If someone's saying this shit, I wouldn't really ask.
well, even if she's actually bad for you and that, you still.
Yeah, but what gives your friend the authority to say whether she's good for
But
you
that's
or
my
not?
point. I wouldn't even ask, is she good for me, bro? Do you think she's good for me, my guy?
Because what would make him know that? What if he's dated her before? Like we said earlier, he might be good for, might not be good for him, but good for you. So what would give someone that authority to say that someone's not good for you? Anyone? Forget about your
I'm
friend.
not gonna lie, you wouldn't. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't know. Only you will know yourself because you
Exactly.
need to go through it,
You
innit?
need
You
to
need to
go
go
through
through it. Go
You
through
might
that
be able to
heartbreak.
that
It's
section.
needed.
Since the question was posed at us, what do ladies ask their friends for confirmation, or should I get with this one? Do you think? Like, do you know what I mean? Do you think I should like husband him off or whatever?
Oops, sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't ask all that, yeah. But I might ask my friend for advice, like, oh my gosh, he said he wants to take me to bloody zip lining. I've never done that before. Like, what should I do? Like something like that. But I wouldn't ask my friend, should I date him? What do you think of this? Because it's for me, no one can tell me what's gonna be good for me.
Yeah, you decide at the end
Yeah,
of the day.
it's me at the end of the day. So for me personally, no. Okay.
Personally for me, no, I wouldn't go to my friend and ask, should I date this person? I think I'll just basically ask her opinions, like Tracy said, like, oh, do you think he's cute? Like silly little things, like, do you think he's cute? Or he's taking me here, what do you
And
think?
then even if they say, oh, he's butters, I'm
yeah, I'm still like,
Some girls like the butters.
yeah, exactly. I'm one of those girls.
I think you would tell your friend, but you wouldn't really want their opinion in the sense of should I date the person, but you would tell them about the person. You know?
Okay, fair play.
Yeah.
So I would tell them, but not ask them their opinion, should I be with them?
You said.
What about you?
Me.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Nah, I don't ask. Yeah, I wouldn't ask my friends for confirmation. But if I see certain things, like for example, if the person started moving a bit dumb, I'll be like, oh, what do you think? What would you do? But it can't really cloud my judgment because I'm different to my friends.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. Your friend's opinion will never hinder what you actually do, basically.
No, because even, it won't hinder what I do, but obviously I'll think about it from different sides, because sometimes, for example, you might think, right, this person's moving mad, but then like you said, Kate, earlier, you have to think about the other person, if they're going through shit or whatever they're doing, so, I'll just have to make my own judgment.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Kill.
And that's a wrap for this segment.
So welcome back, obviously. Story time. I'm going to be reading the stories. Got a few in my hand. Take some random ones right now.
Ooh, who is it gonna be?
So, someone titled this Bad Dream. I used to have recurring dreams of a giant bunny rabbit chasing me. Cool. Bad dream, remember that one?
That's mad.
Bad dream.
Trust me. The next title, Karate Kid. I used to do karate when I was 13. I tried to get back into it, but I lost the touch. I have practiced but I can't seem to find my balance.
No.
Karate Kid. This one, bad friend, sellout. I had a friend that was my best friend, but this person tried to send nude pictures of 3 different. Let me do that one again. I had a friend that was my best friend, but this person tried to send nude pictures of on 3 different times and dates. I went and talked to my friend about the pictures, but they just said it was sent by mistake. Foul.
3 different times.
I don't believe them, so the friendship had to end. Cut off.
Done.
Bad friends, bad dreams. That's what we've got so far. Lastly, lost puppy.
Okay.
I had a little phobia of dogs, so to overcome it, I bought a puppy. I had to go country, couldn't bring the puppy with me, had to leave it with someone. Let me read that again because that doesn't sound right for some reason. I had a little phobia of dogs, so to overcome it, I bought a puppy. I had to go to country, couldn't bring the puppy with me, had to leave it with someone. Why did they lose my puppy? I cried myself to sleep for weeks.
Over the puppy.
Don't watch the reading. Got my C in English, but you know. Fine.
Is there bad handwriting?
So we
Like
got
I
bad
said-
dreams, bad friend, lost puppy, Karate Kid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That. Good memory.
So
Starting with K. What you saying? Who you think?
Tracy's dog. Sauce is Karate Kid. Bad friend is you.
He's not in
My
it.
friend is me.
Bad friend is
Me?
yes,
So say that again
Karma.
one more time for them.
Okay.
So Karma is bad friend. Sauce is the Karate Kid, and Tracy is the cry for the dog, the lost dog.
Go on.
Oh, Trace.
So I think that, what is it again?
Bad
friend,
dreams.
bad dreams.
Lost puppy.
I think Kay's bad dreams.
Yeah.
I think your bad friend, and I think you're the bloody country kid.
Karate Kid.
You think he's the country?
Yeah.
The lost puppy one.
Oh,
Wait, who's Karate Kid?
she said me.
Must be me then, isn't it?
Cool. Alright, cool.
I think the Karate Kid is K. I think, what's the other 2, sorry?
Bad dreams, bad friends, and lost puppy.
I think the lost puppy is Tracy. And then the other one is,
What? The bad dreams or the bad friend?
no, the lost puppy is,
What sauce? What's your?
To the
You
next
said she's karate, she's thingy, and then there's bad dreams and
There's
bad
only-
friend.
there's 2 more, isn't it? Oh yeah. Bad dream and bad friend. So
What? One of those yours? What you get me, so what?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
So-
the Karate Kid. You get me?
yeah, you're the Karate Kid. Yeah. And yeah, you're the bad.
So what did you say she was?
You're the
I thought
bad
you
friend.
said she was
I
karate.
said she's Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Sorry. She's Karate
You
Kid.
can't see me here, but
Definitely. You're Karate
Yeah.
Kid.
Tracy.
You said she was the last puppy.
Definitely the lost
Yeah.
puppy.
So bad friend,
Bad
bad dreams
friend.
for her. Cool.
Bad friend. Yeah.
Alright. Reveal.
Saucy.
What's so
Wait, the big reveal.
Saucy.
I think, I don't know, I think bad dreams is Trace. I think lost puppy K and what's that? Bad dream. And Karate Kid, I think that's you, you know.
The Karate Kid.
Yeah.
So what you going with? So what? Bad dreams?
Bad dreams. What did I say? Yeah, bad dreams.
You said I'm the puppy.
Your lost puppy definitely must be, and your Karate Kid.
What's up?
Drum roll.
Who's revealing? Me?
Yeah, even if you know everyone.
Do you
Do you know though? We have to reveal ourselves.
He knows.
You wanna
He
reveal
says he
yourself?
knows.
Do you wanna reveal? How do you prefer?
If he knows, let him reveal.
How
Let's
do
see
you know?
if
Go
he
on
says
then.
he knows.
He
Let's see.
knows.
Go on.
Shit.
Bad friend. It's Kate.
Ping!
You
Yeah,
said
I
bad
thought
friend.
that was you because you was writing for a
That's what I
minute.
said.
So you said bad friend.
Me, I think I did. Did I?
You're always wrong. I'm the
Uh-oh.
one
She knows.
who told the story about the bad friend, whereas I saw her send a nude picture to my
Yeah, no one didn't guess that was
partner
Kate.
Yeah, I didn't guess
on
that
3
was you.
different occasions, and I confronted her, and she said it was by accident.
Yeah.
So obviously I did not believe so.
It was a girl.
Yes.
She liked you.
No, she was my friend, like my child's godmother and that. But obviously, I went on my partner's phone and I looked in his phone and I see it by accident because obviously you don't hide stories and I
Oh,
confronted
no.
her. and
Why
said,
do you think
"Why
it's a
would
girl
you do
though?
that?"
Why do you think it's a
So hold
girl?
on, did the partner tell you that she did that?
No.
So do you not think that them two was linking and
Well, to be honest with you, I tried to get the bottom of the question, but if I kept on pushing it, I was reaching to a point where I was getting like ignorant.
Dude. Bad dream. Karma.
It was me still.
I was thinking, you know why? Because the other day we were talking about rabbits and stuff, and I was thinking that, but I was like, nah, it's too far-fetched. Not rabbits. What was it? The magic.
You got that.
Oh, the magic mushrooms.
Yeah,
and
do
that.
you remember when we were talking,
yeah,
I was thinking,
yeah.
did anyone get that right?
No.
No, no one got that.
Oh,
right,
so no one got K's and no one got Karmas.
No one got mine.
Oh,
Interesting.
Third reveal.
That's real. That's a real thing.
Drum rolls. For third reveal. Lost puppy. Sauce.
Sauce. Sauce at a puppy.
No, it was me.
Oh shit.
yeah.
I know Tracy.
So drum roll again.
Drum roll. Reveal 3 was Tracy. Lost puppy. That's good. 4th reveal. Drum roll. Karate Kid. Sauce.
Sauce.
Jeez.
Yes, I got that.
You would've
right.
I thought that was you still.
I said that was sauce.
I tried to say that the
That's
lost
it,
puppy
that's
was you
That's
when
why
I did
you said
it
it was
to try and get it off of me. Yeah, that's why I did it.
I got that.
I know someone Karate Kid for you.
Yeah, someone did do karate kid for me. And I think that was karma.
I thought you was the Karate Kid still, yeah.
But no.
That's what we have.
As we've gathered,
Story
we're
time.
very lit.
Okay, guys, that's it for today. Please send in your stories about any advice that you may need. Send in your questions and we can give you our advice coming from the male's perspective and the female's perspective. Also, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe.
Make sure.
Deuces.
Bye.